Well, it is that time of the year. Tax season is here. Millions of Americans have begun the dreaded process of filing their taxes. Is there a way to make them more enjoyable? Video game retailer GameStop releasing a new survey that says nearly 70% of Americans would enjoy doing taxes if filing could be more like a video game. GameStop CEO Paul Raines is joining us right now to talk more about it. Good to see you, sir. Thanks very much for joining us.
Maria, great to be with you this morning.
Explain how this could be a video game.
Well, there's a lot of studios out there, Maria, always looking for new concepts. So I imagine there's probably a lot of ways to create that. You know, that survey data comes from our Power Up Rewards survey data. We routinely survey thousands of customers. And, of course, we have, 34 million of those members around the world. So that's one of the ways we survey them. We do lots of other things with that data, but it's interesting data for sure. What
are you seeing this tax season on a more serious note when you look at business today at GameStop, when you look at, what people are doing? What are your takeaways going into tax season?
Well, a couple of things. I think the data would indicate that tax checks and refunds were a little late coming out. We've seen some industry data on that. I would say that they're in full steam now. In our business, those tax checks tend to drive hardware sales, also new video games. Last week we launched Naruto, which was a great title, and we had 75–80% market share probably on that. It also sells us a lot of digital gaming. On our mobile side, which is our technology brand segment, it's also driving a significant amount of activations for AT&T, our partners there. So we like the effect it has on our business. We think it's good. The tricky part is always timing when those checks are coming back into people.
How have you seen sales so far going on this past quarter and the previous quarters going on with the consumer? We know that they are getting a big tax cut given where gasoline prices are. Are you seeing that trickle through to you guys?
Yeah, we are. We had a great holiday release. If you followed us, we had a 4.4% comp. Our technology brand segment grew 60%. Our collectibles business grew 300%, did very well. We had a little softness in the new game software, and that probably surprised us and really the entire industry. But we are seeing that trickle through, and we're very optimistic about how that plays forward. Video gaming and mobile technology and the Apple space, all of those have great futures ahead of them. Virtual reality is on its way. We're into indie gaming. So there's a lot of great things about the future that we see, but we are seeing that trickle through to our consumers.
VR, what about virtual reality, rather? What about that? I mean, how big of a boost is that going to be for business?
And you have to invest a lot more into that.
Right.
Well, we don't really have to invest a lot. We are the destination for hardware in the United States. If you look back, we operate in 14, 15 countries. Most of those, we dominate the market share on the launch of Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So we are right now preparing for the launches of the major VR products. So we're in discussion with Oculus, with HTC Vive, and with Sony. The market size is really hard to measure right now, but there are a lot of different measurements. All of them start with a B. In fact, I saw a Goldman Sachs report the other day that said that the virtual reality segment will be worth about $80 billion by 2025. So it's a big launch. We're getting ready for it. We will launch the Sony product this fall, and we are in discussions with the other two players. But, when you bring to bear our market dominance, our Power Up Rewards program, and the fact that we have over $1 billion in trade currency every year, it's hard for us not to dominate it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's a huge revolution. I agree, the virtual reality revolution. Yeah. Paul, good to see you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Maria.
Paul Raines joining us. Still